ज्ञानञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगता मह्यं ददति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलान् श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सह गणरघुनाथान्वितां तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सह गणललिता श्रीविशाख अन्वितांश्च नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ध्यायेदाजानुबाहुं धृतशरधनुषं बद्धपद्मासनस्थं पीतं वासोवसनं नवकमलदलस्पर्धिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामान्गारूढसीतामुखकमलमिलालोचनं नीरदाभं दनलङ्गरदीप्तं तथा मुरुजटामण्डलं रामचन्द्रं चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं पुंसां महापातकनाशनं ध्यात्वा नीलोत्पलश्यामं रामं राजीवलोचनं जानकी लक्ष्मणोपेतं जटामकुटमण्डितं शशिधूरधनुर्बाण बहुपाणिं नत्कञ्चरान्तकम् रामेति रामभद्रेति रामचन्द्रेति यस्मरन् नरो न लिप्यते पापैर्भुक्तिं मुक्तिं च विन्दति जगज्जैत्रेकान्तत्रेण रामनामाभिरक्षितं या कन्दे धरयेतस्य करस्ता सवसिद्धये वज्रपञ्जरनामेदं यो रामकवचं स्मरेत् आव्याहतज्ञ सर्वत्र लभते जयमङ्गलम् आदिष्टवान् यः स्वप्ने रामरक्षम् इमं हर्यः तदा लिखितवान् प्रतः प्रबुद्धो बुधकौशिकः आरामकल्पवृक्षाणां विराम सकलापदम् अभिराम स्त्रीलोकानां रामं श्रीमन्नप्रभो तरुणो रूपसम्पन्नौ सुकुमारो महाबलौ पुण्डरीकविशालाक्षो क्षीरकृष्णजीनाम्बरौ वेदान्तवेद्यो यज्ञेशपुराणपुरुषोत्तम जानकीवल्लभ श्रीमान् अप्रमेया पराक्रम इत्येतानि जपन् नित्यं तद्भक्तश्रद्धयान्विता अश्वमेधाधिकपुण्यं सम्प्राप्नोति न संशयः रामं दूर्वादलश्यामं पद्माक्षं पीतवाससं स्तुवन्ति नाभिर्दिव्यैः ते संसारिणो नरा रामं लक्ष्मण पूर्वजं रघुवरं सीतापतिं सुन्दरं काकुत्स्थं करुणार्णवं गुणनिधिं विप्रप्रियं धार्मिकं राजेन्द्रं सत्यसन्धं दशरथतनयं श्यामलं शान्तमूर्तिं वन्दे लोकाभिरामं रघुकुलतिलकं राघवं रावणारिं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायां पतये नमः। श्रीराम राम रघुनन्दन राम राम श्रीराम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्रीराम राम रणकर्कश राम राम श्रीरामचन्द्र शरणो शरणं भव राम राम श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणो मनसा स्मरामि श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणो वचसा गृह्णामि श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणो शिरसा नमामि श्रीरामचन्द्रचरणो शरणं प्रपद्ये माता रामो मत्पिता रामचन्द्र स्वामी रामो मत्सखा रामचन्द्र सर्वस्वमे रामचन्द्रो दयालु नान्ये नैव जाने न जाने दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे च जनकात्मजः पुरतो मारुतस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनं लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, everyone. So, welcome to our today's day two of Ram Katha, preparing ourselves further to dig out more treasure that's there in the storehouse of the Ramaniya, the beautiful Ramayana, that which is revealed by the yogis as Ramante iti Ramaha, just by the, I think yesterday we were appreciating the greatness of uh, the Lord and the word Rama. Mm. And we know that sage Valmiki, he was empowered to write this great kavya, this great poem, yeah, which is spanned in six sections or six kandas. And of course, as Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. And wherever there's decline of dharma, then the Lord Himself hmm, manifests, or He manifests His portions, plenary portions, expansions, and set things right. The beauty of the life of Rama is that the Lord Himself, He has appeared. As we may know, there are reasons for the Lord's appearance, but of course, the Lord doesn't need a reason to appear. So, which means when we are referring through these stories or the wonderful deeds of Lord Ramachandra, sometimes some may undermine the potency of Lord Rama because they may think that Rama is just maybe superhuman, or the Lord has become a human. I think we become so much inhuman to understand the greatness of the Lord. जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सो अर्जुन. Krishna is saying that janma karma ch me divyam. Hmm. Of course, when we see it, janma karma cha me divyam, it's me. Yeah, one may think, oh, the Lord also has karma. No, we are talking about divine deeds, which is karma. Janma, one may say, okay, I thought Lord is Aja, means there is, yeah, he's has no parents. Yeah, but the Lord is very um, compassionate towards his devotees, and those devotees who want to serve the Lord in the Vatsalya Bhav, the Lord himself becomes his or their son. So it's not so easy to understand, and that's why there, in spite of having so many wonderful ratnas that are, or the jewels or gems, ornaments which are full in Ramayana, it becomes a bit hard to see them. Yeah, just like we know mm, the gems actually are stones, but these stones may appear very, very muddy, dirty, or in fact, one may think not appreciate the value of these particular gems. But once they are properly polished, they are properly cut, then one can see the beauty of such gems. So this cutting process is not so easy. To really understand Ramayana, I think yesterday we were discussing where Shukadev Goswami is telling to Parikshit Maharaj that there are already so many Tattva Gyanis who have already Tattvadarshis who have already seen this pastime, and they have already written and Yeah, the good fortune is that we have a treasure full mm, of such writings in the form of prose, in the form of poetry, not just in Sanskrit, not in just vernacular languages, Tamil, Telugu, different languages, not only in the south, east, west, north, in other parts of the world. In fact, there is also Ramayana, which is abridged version in French. There is also in Germany, in German language. There is so much. Why? Because this Rama Katha is relevant to us even today. There is no doubt about it. Otherwise, why would one spend time to really go through this um, and then prepare that, help out their own in their own languages? So definitely there is a lot of treasure. Mm. But not anyone and everyone, not any interpreter can just write something on Ramayana. In fact, in the ninth canto, 10th chapter, in the verse number 3, yeah, if I'm wrong, text 3, yeah, it says, तस्यानुचरितं राजन् ऋषभिर् तत्त्वदर्शिभिः श्रुतं हि वर्णितं भूरि त्वया सीतापतेर्मुहुः. Sitapati is Lord Ramachandra. Hmm? Uh, it is written, this Rama Katha has been sung for ages. It's not just, and that's why Shukadeva Goswami is saying, "Oh Parikshit, these transcendental activities, what is the word used? Anucharitam. Anucharitam of Lord Rama have been described by great saintly persons who have seen the truth. Only one who has seen the truth can present it as it is, and then that becomes more relishable. And how we can relish, just like how Bhagavatam we are able to relish, because Shukadeva Goswami has spoken Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah, and in fact, this is what we know, that Narada Muni has instructed Vyasadeva to write Srimad Bhagavatam, isn't it? And this Bhagavatam itself is a ripened mango, but when it is heard from the mouth of Shukadeva Goswami, the sweetness is boundless. The sweetness is boundless. That's why this is relishable by Rasikas, the great devotees who enjoy the mellows of hearing the glories of the Lord and his devotees. And in that way, the same Ramayana, Mahakavya, is also written by great such Tattvadarshis. In fact, Prabhupada mentions in the purport that Valmiki Muni says, although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, the same activities are summarized here by Shukadeva Goswami, who want to miss such an opportunity to describe or the sing glories of such personality like Lord Ramachandra. So, though Parikshit Maharaj, yeah, he actually was eager to enter into the 10th canto to sing the song or the glories of Lord Sri Krishna. But he doesn't want to miss the opportunity, and that's why we see in the ninth canto, 10th chapter, the description of how Shukadeva Goswami is narrating the Rama Katha is not so chronological, it's rather more like highlights of Ram Katha. Yeah. So, for example, we can already see that Guru Arthe Yakta Rajyo Vyacharad Anuvanam Padma Padbhyam Priyayaha. So, here it is said that for the sake of keeping the promise of his father. Oh, so just yeah, Parikshit Maharaj already going to this. So all this in the Balakanda, which is like 60 or 70, 70 plus chapters, there is a good deal about how was the time when Dasharatha was praying to beget a child, to beget a son. That's already, yeah, missed. Or actually, Parikshit Maharaj is just going to the highlights of Ram Leela, where the rather going through the in every detail what Valmiki Muni or yeah, Tulsidas ji has given, or any other. There is also Alvars have given a wonderful poem or poetry praising Lord Rama. Yeah, so of course we may have heard about Kamba Ramayana, but there are also in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya there are great Alvars like Kulashekar Alvar, Tirumangai Alvar. They have sung or they have written, what do you call this? Um, those kind of prayers in which you are calling out to the Lord. But the beauty here is that these alvars, they assumed a special roles. One alvar assumed like I am Dasharatha. Yeah, in that Rama Leela, he felt himself Dasharatha, and the mood of Dasharatha he was exhibiting in his, and then he was calling out Ram. This is one, and the other one was considering himself as Ravana, and then he's saying, oh, I am such a fallen Ravana, and may Lord come. And so in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya also there is a good fund of literature in the form of poetries that are sung. Yeah, these were the poetries that were from the 6th to 9th centuries. Yeah, even before Ramanujacharya has come in the 11th century, these were already sung. It is not like, okay, yeah, is Ramji only in the north? No, he is also very much appreciated. Though, of course, the mode of Sri Vaishnavas was about mainly on Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, and Rama were definitely part of their devotional practices, calling out the Lord with the emotion, with the feelings. These were definitely there. And here, Pani Sparshaksham Bhagyam Mrijita Patha Rujo Yo Harindranujabhyam Vairupya Churpanakya Priya Viraha Rusharopita Bru Vijrambha Trashtabhir Baddha Setu Khala Dava Dahana Koshalendro Vatanaha. So in this you are already seeing how many kandas were touched in one shloka. So here it first is in Guru Arthe, for the sake of keeping the Guru Arthe Chakta Rajyo, so giving up the position of king. Hmm. He went to keep the promise of his father intact. Lord Ramchandra immediately gave up the position of king, and accompanied by his wife, Mother Sita, wandered from one forest to another on his lotus feet, which were so delicate that they were unable to bear even the touch of Sita's palms. The Lord was also accompanied by Hanuman. Yeah, this so it's also king of and or by another monkey Sugriva, and by his own younger brother Lord Lakshmana, both of whom gave him relief from the fatigue of wandering in the forest. Then the story is already going. So, from the Ayodhya Kanda, then it came to Kishkinda Kanda, yeah, and of course the Aranya Kanda. And then here comes having cut off nose and ears of Shurpanaka, thus disfiguring her, the Lord was separated from Mother Sita. He therefore became angry, moving his eyebrows and thus frightening the ocean. This is already we are hearing. Who then allowed the Lord to construct a bridge to cross the ocean. And then subsequently, the Lord entered the kingdom of Ravana to kill him, like a fire devouring a forest. May that Supreme Lord Ramachandra give us all protection. So, here what we are hearing is that Ram, the whole Ramayana is summarized in this one verse, where Shukadeva Goswami is saying that what has happened. And Vishwamitra Dvare Yena Marichadya Nishachara Pasyato Lakshmanasyaiva Hata Nairata Pungava. Hmm. So, um, in the arena of the sacrifice, in the Tapovana, where Vishwamitra Muni is conducting a very, very important sacrifice for elevating the alleviating the suffering of the human mankind. So he was doing a big yajna, and all the time this Marich and Subahu, they came and they created all kinds of disturbances. Hmm. So Lord Ramachandra, the king of Ayodhya, here he's still addressed as the king. Ena Marichi Adhya had killed many demons, Rakshasas, and uncivilized men who wandered at night in the mode of darkness. May Lord Ramachandra, who killed these demons in the presence of Lakshmana, be kind enough to protect us. Yesterday we already started the valuable the valuable gem that we can pick from Ramayana is very much present throughout Ramayana. What is that protection? In fact, Lord Rama has appeared hmm, at the plea of the demigods who were terribly being tortured by Ravana. Yeah, and not only the devatas, the demigods were suffering from that, all the sages were suffering because they were um, so many disturbances who were supported by Ravana, that all the evil was dominant and the goodness was being attacked. And then, yeah, I mean, there is so much description. And when Rama takes a serious resolve that I will see the end of all the demonic race. Yeah, so that was a Bhishana Pratigna of Lord Ram, which was already a great assurance of protection to all the sages. Yeah, and all the sages, of course. It was in one way in disguise a protection to the Rakshasas. That's a different thing. But yeah, when we focus, the Lord has appeared. We know there are four reasons. Yeah, where we actually was starting to say the four reasons why Lord Rama has appeared. One is Dushta Shikshana, to punish those miscreants. And in this verse, we can see that, yeah, Lord Rama has appeared to kill so many Rakshasas, yeah, including Marich. Marich, yes, he is one of the Rakshasas, not ordinary Rakshas, but he was a treacherous Rakshasa. Um, he came in disguise to cheat the Lord. Of course, when we have time, we can go through that, how he did it. But here we understand the Lord has come. This is one reason, yeah, and yeah, also to kill Ravana. Mm. Ravan, what did he do? What did he do? Uh, is it only that he was carried away by the beauty and the desire to enjoy Mother Sita? Was that the only reason? No, he created so much disturbances that he was torturing the devatas. In fact, it is said that the grahas, all the planets or the planet personifieds, they had to they had to lay themselves flat on the staircase of Ravana's in the Ravana's palace, where he used to walk on the steps. Rather, he used to walk on the devatas who were lying flat on them on those steps, and he was ascending step after step by stamping or pressing against them, and then he ascended to his throne. And of course, except who was that? Except Shani, yeah, everyone had to lay on their back. It was only yeah, Shani, that he doesn't want to have the Shani effect on. So he had Shani to, in fact, he tied Shani, yeah, at a bit of away from his palace. There's so many things, which means when all the grahas who are assigned the duty of managing the administrative affairs of the universe, all were just engaged. Why? Because Ravan became such a big terror. The literal meaning of Ravana means one who enjoys people crying. He used to make such a havoc that everyone used to cry, and that when people were such a way crying, then that was giving him immense bliss. Yesterday we were discussing about Rama. Rama, one who is the reservoir of bliss. Ra denotes fire. Ma denotes the prosperity. Rama, when we say Tattvam Asi, one attains, one is eternal. One understands by singing the name of Rama, one enjoys, at the same time one gets liberated. So, and here Ravana, he used to make sure that everyone uh, mm, cry in pain rather than happiness, and that was giving him happiness. So so here in this shloka here we can see that this yo lokavira samito dhanur aisam ugram sita swayamvara grahe trisha topanitam adaya bala gajalila ivekshu yasmit yastim sajji kritam nripa vikrasya babanja madhe जित्वानुरूप गुणशील वयो अंगरूपम सीताभिधाम श्रियम उरसि अभिलब्धमानां मार्गे व्रजन् भृगुपतेर् व्यन व्यनयत् प्ररूढं दर्पं महीम् अकृत यस्क्रीर् अराज बीजाम्. So Shukadeva Goswami is saying, O king, the pastimes of Lord Ramchandra were wonderful, like those of a baby elephant. So nice. In the assembly where Mother Sita was to choose her husband in the midst of the heroes of this world, he broke the bow belonging to Lord Shiva. This bow was so heavy that it was carried by 300 men. But Lord Ramchandra bent and strung it and broke it in the middle, just as a baby elephant breaks a stick of sugarcane. Thus, the Lord achieved the hand of Mother Sita, who was equally as endowed with transcendental qualities of the form, beauty, behavior, age, and nature. Indeed, she was the goddess of fortune who constantly rests on the chest of the Lord. While returning from Sita's home after gaining her at the assembly of competition, Lord Ramachandra met Parashuram. Although Parashuram was very proud, having rid the earth of royal order 21 times, he was defeated by the Lord, who appeared to be a Kshatriya of royal order. So here we have a fast track, which of course then you might say, "Hey, why are we going so quickly?" So Bhagavatam helps us in one way that we can cover Ramayana at least to some extent in 9 days. But our appetite to hear Ram Katha is, yeah, we want to hear more, the sweetness to relish and enjoy. So we can go maybe until this point, what happened in a bit slowly. But I wanted to highlight that of the four reasons, the first reason is anyway to kill Ravana. Why? Because he became a big terror and killed the Rakshasas. Yeah, definitely. And then there was a time where Mother Sita, she wanted to say, okay, oh Lord Rama, I mean, at that time, oh Lord Vishnu, yeah. She is saying that I want to offer my services in complete solitude. Yeah. Yeah, of course, there's always devotees keep coming, rishis come, and then you attend to them. And no, I want to have some private time so that I can offer my services. And yeah, when no one is there, but still, yeah, there is Ananta. This on yeah, he's also there. At that time, Lord Ram says, or Lord Vishnu says, don't worry. Yeah, in the future, you'll have this desire fulfilled. So this is a third reason. And the fourth reason is that, in fact, there is a very nice Ranganatha Swami uh, who was being worshipped by the um forefathers, ancestors of Dasharatha. And yeah, slowly the standards of how to worship this Vishnu at their home um, was not up to the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu himself. So he thought, okay, let me come personally show how to worship. Of course, as I said, one need not know, or one need not have, or there need not be any reason as such for Lord's appearance. But sometimes one may have this, oh, okay, I want to know why the Lord appeared. These are a few reasons. Yeah. And there is, as I said, the reason was Dasharatha, the king. The king was, yeah, so famous in the three worlds that when the demons were dominant and the devatas became weak, they used to call Dasharatha to come and fight. And Dasharatha had the capacity to fight in all the 10 directions. That he had the art of um, riding on in all 10 directions in the chariot. So that's why he's called Dasharatha. Um, and then, such a famous king, he had everything. All his citizens were always showering great love and affection towards his king. He had the ministers, Drishti, chief ministers, yeah, who used to make sure that everything is flourishing. Ayodhya is a place of like heaven on earth. There is no scarcity of anything that Dashrath used to provide. He used to take care of all the citizens as his own children. Yeah. Ultimately, still that um, was not enough. Yeah, because he inspired. Yeah, he had a daughter named Shanti, but he had no son. And in those days, yeah, we know that the higher next one who takes on to the throne is definitely the son. And not having a son is of a big concern. And Dashratha, I mean, I'm just trying to still go in rapid fast through the pastime. There is a whole explanation how Dashrath was going through this turmoil and tribulation, and then there was this Rishi Shringa who was the one who came, and then he has done the Ashwamedha Yajna so that Dashrath can become free from any sin if one may would have done, and uh, qualify himself to perform Putra Kameshti Yajna. So after Putra Kameshti Yajna was performed, the Yajna Purusha who came, who is like a Hulk and had a hair all over the body and green in color, he handed over a big pot of sweet rice, or special this as the fruit of his yajna, and this gave great jubilation to Dashratha and the queens. And then the queens were this sweet rice was distributed among the queens, and finally, yeah, then the lordship has appeared in the form of Lord Rama, Lakshmana, Lord Bharat, Lord Shatrugna. And in the second verse of this chapter, we read that, yeah, all are equally powerful. In fact, if you see in the in the text of this ninth canto, 10th chapter, we see where even Lord Bharat is addressed when there is a third person reference to Bharata, even he is addressed with he, where H is capital. Mm. So, so the boys brought the jubilations to the sky high, and everyone in Ayodhya uh, were filled with happiness, and moreover, we can see Dashratha himself was extremely happy. Why? Because he he completely lost himself in such happiness that he never experienced. Yeah, why? Because not only that he has sons, but yeah, who are there, who were there, yeah, sorry, who were there? None other than the Lord himself. and not in one, but in four forms. Amazing. And so he was so mad in happiness that he said, "Oh, yeah, no more, no more punishments to those who are in the prison house. Release them. Yeah. Mm, just distribute unlimited coins of gold to all the citizens, land, and everything." He was totally happy. And as the days passed, the time comes where the boys, under the supervision and training from spiritual preceptor Vasishta, the boys have learned everything. It was very interesting. The Lord who knows everything, he is learning from um, uh, a sage, Vasishta Muni, shows that one, even in spite of knowing, the Lord is showing that one need a teacher, one need an instructor, one need a guide in one's life. Without that, one may not be able to succeed in life. So they got nicely trained. They came back when they're at home. Then Vishwamitra Muni, he comes, and then Vishwamitra Muni, who, there is nice description in the Balakanda. There is this explanation what happened, and why does Vishwamitra Muni come is not for his own self. There are again uh, some good reasons why did Vishwamitra Muni come, and he, what did he ask? He asked for to send Rama and uh, with him so that his yajna can become successful. He can protect. And Dashrath was shocked. Yeah, because for him, he was just a boy. Ram is a boy, and how can he send, especially after hearing that, those demons who are the the sons of Sunda. Sunda, uh, Sunda himself was terrorizing the forests, and sons of him were also not nowhere small. They were also strong, and in fact, they had connections to Ravana. All these things Dashrath knew, and just when Vishwamitra Muni asked, he simply collapsed, and is it all for this reason that he prayed so that he can have such a wonderful son, and now he has to send? And what will happen? Rama is very tender and delicate, and how can he, even he cannot even sleep, be awake in the evening after. How can he guard? No, Dasharatha was saying that, let me come myself. I'll come with my entire army. So Vishwamitra Muni, he know what he was asking, but he was seeing that Dasharatha doesn't know what he's speaking. This is the difference. Yeah, when one is caught up in affection, he may not see things as they are. So whereas Tattvadarshis, here when Vishwamitra Muni comes, he knew what he really speaking, and in fact, it was not just a selfish interest for himself, it was for the welfare of the universe. Uh, and then, of course, the affection that blinded Dashratha made him to speak like that. He was seeing, thinking, oh, my son is too young for these kind of things. And it anyway displeased Vishwamitra Muni because he didn't anticipated. Yeah, why? Because Dashratha, he's a king. He knows the protection of citizens comes priority than anything else. But here, this Putra Vatsalya that he was having towards Ram made him speak so, and Vishwamitra Muni got disturbed, and Vishwamitra Muni was leaving. Then Vasishta Muni, he said, he mediated such a way that, okay, don't, he said, sending Rama with Vishwamitra Muni will only help. Why? Because Vishwamitra Muni knows many things. Yeah. Do you think that he is coming because he is incapable to drive away those demons? He is fully capable. If he want, he can do that. Yeah. Interestingly, I don't know if someone has this question. Uh, if Marich and Subahu and all the demons would come, Vishwamitra Muni can first kill all of them, and then he can start Homa, right? Then he can start the Yajna for the welfare of everyone. No, it's not that only during that Yajna time that he has to be um, on a Mauna Vrata and fully focused on his Yajna. It's also that one need to have such a strength, spiritual strength to perform a proper Yajna. It's not just like, okay, just throw a few sticks into the fire, just speak some mantras, and then done, boom. No, one has to have that strength, and that strength is coming with internalizing and offering those mantras and offering these wood into the fire, the ghee into the fire, and all this purna huti, everything. It's not just what do we call this? Um, um, uh, kind of a show. No, it's really so. Vishwamitra Muni, yeah, he came, and this is not just one reason. The other reason is because that Vishwamitra Muni has so many powers that he is ready to offer to Ram. So, and when things were like this, so Vashishta Muni convinced Dasharatha that sending Ram will only be beneficial to Ram. There is no danger that, yeah, if really Vishwamitra Muni sees there is a threat, there is a situation that Ram is in danger, Vishwamitra Muni will keep his life in front and protect. There is nothing to worry. He is an expert of all the weapons. Yeah, saying so, saying so. Vasishta Muni convinces, and Ram also says yes. Okay, then he is ready, and because he was demonstrating the spirit of a Kshatriya. Of course, Ram was none other than the supreme personality of Godhead. Yeah, the Lord Himself has appeared, but He is showing, demonstrating the spirit of a Kshatriya is when evil dominates, a Kshatriya doesn't stay back. Hmm. So in our own life also we come across so many responsibilities. So in these responsibilities we are expected to be like a kshatriya, to fight, to stand for that. It's not just okay, Kshatriya, okay, there are people who will take care. Come on, I'm just a Vaishya, I'm just a Brahmana, I'm just a Shudra. I am, come on, nothing. I'm just a servant of the servant of the servant. Gopi Pada Kamalayor Dasa Dasa Dasana Das. Oh, I can. No, when the time comes that we have to stand strong, to fight and to protect Dharma, to protect the, yes, one takes up the spirit of a Kshatriya. Of course, one is not just okay, that means oh he's just going and fighting. But again, he is not staying back, rather he is finding ways of how to protect dharma. Yeah, so protecting dharma is not just the duty of a kshatriya, but it is the duty of the spirit of a kshatriya, and that spirit should be in everyone. Yeah, of course, one may think, oh, okay, but are we asking a Brahman now to go and fight like in the battle? Uh, yeah, we know what Chanakya Pandit had done, has done. He has, yeah, he has stood for protecting dharma. For that, he found, he enabled Chandragupta Maurya by finding, by picking a boy who was not born Kshatriya. Yeah, he enabled such a person, educated him, trained him, guided him, advised him, and through which, yeah, he has re-established the suitable king. Anyway, in that history, there's so many things. So saying when Ram was ready, then Lakshman also, yeah, sent to accompany. Again, we may see here Lakshman doesn't want to miss any opportunity of serving the Lord, just following like a shadow. We should offer our services to the Lord in a spirit that we do not want that, okay, someone else can take care of the service. Okay. No, we should understand that the spirit of serving the Lord, Lakshman has personally shown by following where Lord Ram went, Lakshman went. Right from his appearance. Yeah, we know this, right? When the four baby boys were put in a cradle, yeah, there was this crying, oh, and then how to stop this crying of all the brothers, that when Ram and Lakshman were put in the cradle, then they stopped crying. Similarly, when Bharat and Shatrughna were put in the same cradles, they stopped crying. And yeah, this is also, yeah, the Lord is crying for his devotee, and devotee should cry for the Lord. What is this crying? Crying is not mourning. This is like longing. Oh, I want to be with the Lord. Uh, Not to become a sahajiya or like a sarupya or salokya. No, sarupya, salokya, all these things. No, it's more importantly is that one should embrace the dasya bhav that Lakshman was showing. This bhrata, uh, but is mainly Dasya. In spite of the Lord who himself expanded as Lakshmana, he himself still has demonstrated the quality of devotion, how one should offer service. It's not that, oh Lord, okay, you are going, okay, I wait for you. No, he had went ahead of Rama to remove any kind of obstacles that were uh, that Ram was going through. Hmm. So anyway, so Vishwamitra Muni finally succeeded to take Ram with him, and Ram and Lakshman, they both went. Vishwamitra Muni empowered Sri Ram with Bala and Atibala, very powerful weapons. Bala and Atibala, I mean, the details I can share later. But these are so powerful. Still, Ram maintained two other powerful weapons. What are they? These are very important. Yeah. While Vishwamitra Muni was giving these two weapons, what Ram demonstrated with two powerful qualities. One is gratitude. Hmm. Uh, this is what Valmiki Muni mentions. Kritagnya. We should always be having this gratitude towards our Guru. Uh, this sense of gratitude is our saving grace. Yes, and not only that, then there is this the second quality is Vinaya. Kritagnya and Vinaya. Vinaya is humility. Kritagnyata bhava is that feeling very grateful to what one has received. So Lord Ram, yeah, of course, he was giving, Vishwamitra Muni was giving, he said, okay, Ram, and go take an holy bath in the river Sarayu. Sarayu river. Yeah. And come, and then Lord gave, sorry, Vishwamitra gave all these wonderful um, weapons, empowered Rama. And in spite of all these things, he didn't feel, oh, see, of course, yeah. Yeah, Vishwamitra Muni needed me to protect his yajna. That's why he has given. No, he felt extreme grateful. Yeah, he was feeling himself, what I'm not so qualified. Uh, Qualified is Vishwamitra Muni. Whereas Vishwamitra Muni himself, he felt so qualified that Kausalya is so fortunate. Kausalya, Supraja, Rama, Purva, Sandhya, Pravartate, Uttishta, Narashadula, Kartavyam, Daivamanikam. Uttishta, he is praying to that tender boy Rama. Oh, get up. In fact, how fortunate is Kausalya that she is having darshan of your moon-like face. Of course, Ram belongs to Surya Vamsha. He was not compared to radiant sun. Yeah, see the face is brilliant like radiant. No, he's saying that's why we hear Ramachandra. I used to think, well, Ramachandra, how is it? Ram belongs to Sun dynasty. Why is he called Ramachandra? Is that something name? No, he's so soothing like a full moon. So, but he didn't leave these two qualities. What are the two powerful qualities? One is Kritagna. He was always felt Kritagna. Oh, I don't deserve all this, but yeah, my Guru has given that always, which means I have to serve, yeah, as mm, Kritagnata, feeling indebted. Oh, I got something which I don't deserve. The second quality mentioned here is the Vinaya. Hmm. Vinaya, Vinaya Sampanna. Sampanna means completely filled with. Vinaya Sampanna. Vinaya means um, humility. Sometimes we struggle to understand what is this Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. This is so nice in that we come to see Trinadapi Sunichena. Tarorapi Sahishnuna. Tarorapi Sahishnuna, like humble, like a blade of grass. A blade of grass doesn't uh, stand straight and then say, "Hey, how dare you stamp on me?" No, it just is tolerant. Hmm? So, humility is a very important character, and this powerful quality is a lot. So, one who have these powerful qualities, they will be empowered with powerful um, uh, instruments or powerful. Yeah, here in this case, Ram was given this powerful weapons. So one who has these powerful qualities will be given powerful responsibilities. Yes, and also powerful blessings. So these qualities qualify one to seek such powerful benefits. And anyway, so we know what happened, that when Ram was going following with I mean when Ram and Lakshman were following Vishwamitra Muni, they came to this Aranya, the forest, and this forest seemed very strange. And this forest, we know what happened. Okay, there was this the wife of Sunda. Uh, this wife of Sunda. Sunda is son of Jamba, right? They they took over the forest, yeah, made such a way that it became Nirjana Sthana. Nirjana means no one dared to come in these places, Nirjana Sthan, and so much that this demon, um, this Sunda has married this not celestial, um evil spirited Tadaka. Sometimes one say Tataka. I mean South India, yeah, South side we say Tataka. In North it is Tadaka. Yeah. So, but both are same. And Tataka, yeah, is wife of Sunda. And you know what? There is a story. What has happened? That Agastya Muni, he was disturbed by the Sunda, and Sunda was simply killed by Agastya Muni. And when Agastya Muni killed Sunda, and yeah, he moved further, that time Tataka became so much disturbed and she started creating all disturbances. And of course, the sons of Tataka and Sunda are this Marich and Subahu, who were already creating enough trouble to Vishwamitra Muni by disturbing his yajna. So this is the context. So that's why when Vishwamitra Muni was taking Ram Lakshman to his ashram, Tapovan, and that time um, Tatka, she wanted to take revenge by destroying Agastya's hermitage. and when, oh, sorry, the context is when Tataka wanted to take revenge of Agastya Muni because he killed her husband. At that time, Agastya Muni simply cursed. Huh? Um, and then Tataka and her sons became ferocious man-eaters. Yeah, they thought, he said, "Okay, you stay, Agastya Muni." Though Tataka tried to kill Agastya Muni simply cursed, "May you not move beyond this forest. Yeah, you are kind of imprisoned in this forest. You can't go anywhere." And because of that, this forest has become dominant by their presence, and they became the man eaters and all these things. And now the time has come why Vishwamitra Muni intentionally has taken Ram Lakshman through this. And then Ram was surprised after knowing the whole history and etc. Then the time came where Vishwamitra Muni says, you have to kill this Rakshas named Tataka. Vishwamitra Muni instructed, how can a Brahmana, this is a question, right? How can a Brahmana ask Kshatriya to kill, that too a lady? Wow. Is it something right or because people are already saying, right, when Krishna asked Arjuna to fight in the battlefield, people are already saying, hey, how is it that the Lord asks someone to fight instead of following the non-violence? Here we can see that Vishwamitra Muni is asking to kill. He's instructing, and then the Lord was put in dilemma. Yeah, Kshatriya Dharma is to protect women. How is that now he is supposed to kill? That too, the first Rakshas he is going to kill. Can you imagine? The Lord himself is coming and the Lord has to kill demons. But yeah, what kind of demon? A lady demon? Hmm? There was a dilemma. Yeah. And of course, there was no doubt that Tadaka was a demon, no doubt. But Ram was hesitant because Tadaka was a woman. And not only woman, in one way we can see she is also mother. So he was trained to worship women, isn't it? As he would his own mother. This is the principles, dharma, sarva dharma pari. So when we are talking, there are always these dharmas that come, and then when there is a conflict of dharmas, then we are lost. But here, Lord Ramachandra, who is the Supreme Lord, how can he have any worry? Can he see that this Tadaka is a demon? Can't he see that Tadaka is creating all problems? Can he remember why he has come is to kill all the demons on the earth? So he could, but there is always this principle. He's showing, yeah, one can't just become emotionless. One can't just do whatever he want. One has to understand that, yeah, one gives respect to women just like one would give respect to his own mother. That's why Rama is hesitant, and Vishwamitra Muni now he convinced that Tadaka possesses no womanly qualities, which means she's as good as not a woman. She's not at all a woman. Why? Because she has no more virtues like a woman, and should take up the responsibility of Kshatriya Dharma is to protect and fight. Why? Because protecting a woman which is a komati, what do we call this? Komati. Komati. Yeah. Not Sumati. Sumati means one who has a real good intelligence. Komati is one who has the spirit of taking revenge, or one who becomes a man eater. How can she has any sense of compassion? No, no. So if one is allowed to, if one such person is allowed to live, then the innocent citizens are at stake. So innocent citizens will be destroyed. So she is definitely a destructive force. Oh Rama, the true dharma. Yeah, sometimes we also confuse ourselves. What is the real dharma? Should I now kill? I mean, of course, we are not talking about killing. Should I stand or should I succumb? Should I do that or should I do this? Oh, and then here Vishwamitra Muni, he instructed. That's why we need to have a guru who can help us out to come out of this perplexity, to have a proper vision on action. Yeah. So in spite, and then this is your duty. And then now Ram, yes, okay, he r- prepared himself to shoot an arrow with his bow and ready. But again, yeah, still he's hesitant, because dharma is right. But is dharma everything? What about compassion? There is also something one should have compassion. It's not just what we should do, what is right. Yeah, we have to do what is right, but is there a way maybe? But by killing a lady, he was still hesitant to kill Tataka. And Vishwamitra Muni asked Ram to forgive all this weakness. Sometimes we don't know, is it weakness or is it compassion? In the same case of Arjuna, he was thinking, should we really kill our own relatives? What will happen? Varna Shankara Karakai, yeah, when all this happens, the people who were born are, come on, the whole generations to come will be spoiled, polluted. Is it really the purpose is solved or what? So, and Vishwamitra Muni is saying, okay, focus on the duty at hand. If something one needs to do is the duty. Comes first. No, no, no. Affections. Yes, yeah. Affections help us to follow the duty such a way that one may not be felt offended or hurt or whatever. But yeah, but not acting and encouraging the adharma is not right. So then finally, um, reminded by Vishwamitra Muni, yeah, Ram, then he released the arrow and then killed. Thereafter, you know what happened? Yeah, there after when Tataka is killed, wow, yeah, there is a big celebration, right? Isn't it? The whole um, disturbance that was on the in the forest. What was the forest name? I think last week we were trying to remember. Chitramalini Mataji? Ruranya? No, forgot. What is that? I mean, if you see Ramayana, in every Kand, you will see there is a forest. Yeah. So I forgot what is the Aranya. Not Dandakaranya. There was another Aranya that this took place. Anyway, so here we can see that when we, here Ram, he just begged Vishwamitra for forgiveness for his fault of not obeying his instructions straight away. Of course, there is always some things which, if we don't know, we may think, oh, let me first understand everything, then let me do. Yes, of course, one is not asked to do as it is without not understanding anything. But when from here we can see that Vishwamitra Muni was very clear. Vishwamitra Muni had clear, and Vishwamitra Muni had the position of a guru. Yeah, one who has given all the knowledge of how to use different kinds of weapons and all this. He has given all kinds of weapons to this. So in that way, when Guru is here, Guru is not saying, you know what, Rama, I think, in my opinion, I think Tataka should be. What do you think? Should we kill her? No. There is a clear instruction from Vishwamitra Muni that kill this deadly demon, and that too before the night comes, yeah, because she becomes more strong. Vishwamitra Muni very well knew what is needed. And sometimes maybe we are hesitant because we may not have the same clarity of what Vishwamitra Muni has. But still, humility is something through which here we can see Ram felt, he asked for forgiveness. And in fact, when one understands that one has committed a mistake, then one asking forgiveness doesn't make one anyway less. In fact, when Ram has asked forgiveness, Vishwamitra Muni took him and he kissed his forehead, and he appreciated, because this quality of asking forgiveness from the seniors is saving grace. Why? Because the mercy that is coming from up, yeah, we were discussing what is it called, Avaroha. This whole energy, it's not coming by some, no, I have so many peers who can give me all powers. No, this power is coming from up, yeah, from our guru, from his guru, from his guru, from in that way till Krishna. So Krishna is empowering through guru. So here, uh, by not asking forgiveness, one is actually um, stopping the flow, free flow of this mercy. One may think, oh no, no, no. Why should Guru stop showering the mercy uh, when the disciple is not following his instructions? What is the worth of giving instructions when the instructions cannot be followed? And that's why the instructions don't come. When the instructions don't come, then what also doesn't come is the mercy. When the mercy and blessings don't come, then what? There is no free flow of the mercy. Yeah. So here Vishwamitra Muni was extremely pleased that, oh, that Rama, yeah, of course, yeah, he understood the greatness of Ram, and he was impressed by this quality of forgiveness. So we already can see three important qualities that Ram has exhibited in just a small episode. That what we went through is, yeah, he is definitely the epitome of all virtues. That is the reason, right? When Narada Muni, sorry, when Valmiki has asked Narada Muni, can you tell me who the perfect hero who has the virtues, all the qualities? Narada Muni, he said, it is Sri Ram. Yeah. What are these qualities? For now, we have picked, we went through just three. One is that um, Kritagnata, to be feeling always grateful and indebted to Guru, and to always be humble. In spite, Ram has all the powers. He always felt humble. Yeah, like humble, like a blade of grass, right? So humble means not to feel, take pride of that. He was always feeling all these things are because of his guru. And then when the moment of slipping or not following the instructions of the guru, just the sense of realizing, or even a doubt, forget about, oh no, uh, just if we sense that we have not followed the instructions, yeah, here what Ram did, oh yes, yeah, I didn't follow. No, he didn't just get carried away in the success, and he would say, okay, now I have killed Tataka, that would please Vishwamitra Muni, the job is done, he is happy, I am happy. No, he immediately asked forgiveness, and this third quality is definitely another an important ornament that we would want to have in our own life. What are the three? Kritagnata, to feel always indebted for what we are receiving, to be very humble. In spite of receiving all these things, don't take that, oh, no, I deserved it, that's why I got it. And the third one is the moment we know we have committed something, yeah, we don't wait for occasion, or we don't wait for anything. We just ask for forgiveness. That pleases, yeah, here Vishwamitra Muni, that pleases our own gurus, that pleases our own seniors, and through this process, we are always receive the mercy from our gurus and be blessed. Thank you very much for joining the day two. Hare Krishna. Any thoughts from you, or any comments?
Krishna
Yep.
Prabhuji.
Any
Thank you for the
questions? Mhm.
nice presentation, Prabhuji. And yes, Prabhuji, one thing that was very impactful for me was when the instructions of the guru is not, followed, there is no point in, having the guru, and eventually the instructions and the blessings also stop, flowing. So I
Yeah.
think that was very impactful. And I think Lord Ram also lived it through, by following Vishwamitra's, instructions. As you rightly said, Lord knows everything, but still, he kind of beautifully. Thank you for bringing this perspective, Prabhuji. Very nice, Prabhuji.
Mhm.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Yeah, I remember this a disciple of Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj. He was explaining that when the disciple is not want to maintain, I mean, not want to, but when the disciple is not following the instructions, then there is no more guru disciple relationship. Yeah, one maybe, I mean, that may be on the paper. Yeah, that may be still on the papers or whatever, but in reality, that relation is already broken. So there is nothing, and when there is nothing, then there is no flow of mercy. That was Ruba. Did we read from the Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj book or did we hear from Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu? I mean, yeah. So we can really see
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yeah, yeah. I think Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj book.
from the book. Okay. I think the book is called Death, something like that. Yeah. Uh, I will find that book. I think he had four books, and of four books, one of the book covers this.
Yes, right. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Yeah. The good thing is we have a weekend, so we are not running under pressing time. So maybe if someone want to share anything, what you want to hear, maybe for coming days.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Lord
Mhm.
Rama's Gurudev was Vasishtha Muni, right? And Vishwamitra just um, took them for this Tarakavad.
In this ninth canto, 10th chapter, we can see that Vishwamitra Muni is Vasishtha Muni is one of the preceptors, so of who has given spiritual knowledge. It's not only Vasishtha Muni is the only spiritual master.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to preceptors. Yeah, verse number 45, 46. Yeah, in that it's mentioned. He also offered obeisances to the spiritual preceptors such as Vasishtha.
Okay.
So it's not like,
And
okay, we say, okay, it's like, is it like he took only Diksha from someone or only, no, preceptors means spiritual preceptors from whom one is gaining spiritual knowledge.
okay.
All are gurus.
Mm. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. And anyone else before we close the call?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, as we covered the Balya Kand, this Manthara pastime, could you tell little bit what what hurt her?
That will anyway come. Okay. Okay, so I'll try to cover in 5 minutes so that it doesn't get late. So Manthara, we know when Kaikeyi got married. Okay, do I want to share the secrets now? Yeah, anyway, I'll let you know. So what happens is that Kaikeya Raja, the king, he says, okay, on one condition you can marry my daughter, Kaikeyi, and that one condition is that the son of mm, coming from, I mean, the son of Kaikeyi will become the king. This was a secret that was heard only by Manthara, Dasharatha, Kaikeyi. Okay, so this is first one thing. Second thing is when Ashwapati, I think, is it Ashwapati or Kaikeyi Raja? Yeah, so when he sent Kaikeyi with Dashrath Maharaj, he sent everyone, I mean, lot of ornaments and everything, and he also sent Manthara. And Manthara, who is very, very possessive and always was very loyal, and she was always wanted that Kaikeyi be the principal queen. So she always was keen on helping her own. Yeah, of course. There is, I think you remember, right? We were discussing long time ago about Mantra Gita. Hmm? Yeah, this comes in the Ayodhya Kanda anyway. Yeah, we will touch that. But in that, so she was always, so she could not see that Ram was getting attention. Why? Because Ram was not born to Kaikeyi. Rather, Ram was born to Kaushalya. Because of that, she always was having an evil eye on Ram. And I think what you wanted to know, what was that hasya, the funny moments, right? I think that's what you're asking, no? The funny moment, what happened when Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna, they were enjoying the archery. You know, the four brothers, they were shooting arrows here and there to the mango trees. The mango is falling, all these things. When all these things were happening, Ram, he took the arrow, he shot the arrow at Manthara's nose pin. This nose pin. And then when the arrow touched the nose pin fell down. And again, when he shoot the arrow, nose pin again got yeah, connected back to her nose. All these things made everyone laugh. Yeah, everyone were enjoying this. Wow. On one side, Ramji is shooting such nice, expertly the arrows. Yeah, of course, he's Shanga Dhanwa. He is the expert of archery, definitely. And he was exhibiting, which was nice, sportive. Everyone took sportive way, but Manthara, she already was having difficulty to relish the mellow of bliss from Lord Ram. Yeah, because of that. And she thought, hey, how can he do this? And she felt more offended when everyone were laughing. Yeah, of course, the Lord was spending a few moments of enlivening the Rasikas with how the Lord, childhood, right, childhood pastimes of Krishna, how much Krishna is naughty, he did that, he did this. In fact, Ramji also, yeah, did. But again, there was this Manthara, she didn't understand that. She was thinking, how can he do that? How can he play with me? Of course, there is this also another treasure that is one can pick from that small incident is that, yeah, of course, Ram can do anything. Yeah, but sometimes we should be very careful with whom we joke, with whom we are jovial, and with whom not. Yeah, it depends on the other person. If other person can digest the joking spirit or this humorous moment, one can crack such moments, but not then, oh, it can backfire. We need to understand, we should have this sensitivity, or we should understand the sensitivity about how others would take it when we, of course, we may be in great uh, um, humorous mood, but we should understand other person, especially when we target someone, can the person take it? And usually it's very easy. Sometimes are we having that spirit? If someone make fun of us, are we able to digest it? Are we able to take it easy? If we are able to take it, if we are able to take it easy, then we are advanced. And if someone is not able to take it, then better not to mess up, yeah, because it can backfire. And in the case of Ram, of course, the whole Leela we know, it's purpose, and towards that the whole things happened. And Manthara, because her Komati was so much filled that she could spoil the mind of Kaikeyi, and we know what happened. Yep. Gaur Bhagwan Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah. So Prabhuji, that incident pinpointed in her mind somehow, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She didn't forget it, to
Mm.
put that way. She didn't. She
But
kept.
Prabhuji, Lord Ram, he had no any such reservation for anyone. Like he must be considering Mantra as also the mother. He was just playing like he would
Yeah, that's
play
why
with.
he stopped. He stopped killing, right? So you know what happened when Bharat and Shatrughna, they, yeah, you know what happens. That Shatrughna says the root cause of all our suffering, the whole people are facing, is because of this one lady, Manthara. At that time, yeah, Shatrughna want to kill Manthara, right? But Bharat says doing this, it will not please Ram. Hmm?
Prabhuji, yes.
So, oh, am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so Bharat Maharaj very well knew what is the mood and what is the um, what he would do, what he would appreciate, what he would not appreciate. And Bharat Maharaj said, by killing her, I don't want that I become I go far from my own brother Ram. So there we can see the mood of Ram. He was not like, oh, see, Manthara, I know already that she was not happy. What kind of lady she is? I should. No, he still didn't had this ill feeling towards Manthara. That's what is reflected the way that Bharat, who knows the heart of Ram, he did that way.
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Tomorrow will be the day 3. We'll have, yeah, I would not reveal already. Anyway, as we wanted to have this secrets rolling out, and we want to pick some secrets. But of course, Ratna Bhandar is so huge. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to dig out by your own reading, by hearing Ram Katha, through which we can appreciate the greatness of the Lord and can pray. So, if one may see, yesterday we covered about protection. Today we covered about the qualities what Ram exhibited, and yeah, yadyat acharati seshtah tat tat evetaro jana. So, lokas tad anuvartate. Yeah, we follow him. So these are the qualities Ram exhibited, not just to show his greatness, but help us to understand these are really good qualities that we want to pick them. Okay, thank you so much. Vanchakalpatarabhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर